Half a day, everyone. Welcome to AcYou. Yes, I'm sitting here on the floor in a nice comfy position because this is just what feels good this morning. And I want to talk to you guys about the number 3 mistake you're making to stay in pain. And that is, whether you believe it or not, eating low quality foods. Now, that's a little bit of a gray area these days, depending on where you are with believing organic, not organic. We're not going to go that deep into it today. Just what I want you to focus on is, okay, if you're eating out 3 meals a day, 3+ meals a day, or even just every day, you're grabbing fast food. I don't care if it's salad and go, guys. If you are eating out every day, then you can pretty much guarantee most of that food is not going to be as good a quality food that you might be preparing for yourself at home, because you at least know where those ingredients are coming from and what ingredients specifically are in the meals that you're eating when you're preparing them at home. And this is a tough thing for people to make time for these days, I feel like, because it's so convenient. It's so convenient. And I'm not shaming you for eating fast food. Let's just try and rein it in a little bit and eat higher quality foods. And by the same token, if you are eating nothing but, Hungry Man frozen meals, that could be just as bad. So just really take a look at the foods that you're eating, what you are putting in your body, the ingredients that are contained in those foods. And, if you don't understand reading the ingredients, you don't know how, that's not something you're accustomed to, at least try and take note. Okay, I ate these foods, yesterday, 2 days ago, and today I'm really having a lot of pain. Or, yesterday I was having a lot of fatigue. There is usually a cause and effect that you can notice. If you were to eat nothing but potatoes for a few days, your body is going to react to that, and probably not in a great way, just because you need a little bit more sustenance than that. And you don't get all the nutrients you need from a potato. So, I'm not saying don't eat potatoes. Okay, it just depends on your body. You have to really listen to your body and what it wants. Everybody's going to be different. But this could be the difference between like putting rubbing alcohol in your car or premium fuel. So, do you want to keep feeding your body rubbing alcohol, or do you want to feed it premium fuel? I don't know how premium we're going to get these days. The food is so nutrient deprived, but all we can do is the best that we can do. And, try and choose foods that have a less likelihood of containing high amounts of toxic material or unrecognizable material. So, sure, the food's nutrient deprived, but if you're buying it in the store and preparing it yourself, then you at least know what's going into it. You know what's going into your body because you physically prepared. There's no fillers. There's just whatever you put in it, and that is it. And it'll also be easier for you to determine if your body is sensitive to some of those ingredients, because there are fewer ingredients than you're going to have in like a frozen dinner, something like that. So something to consider, because the lower the quality of food, the less nutrients that your body, or the fewer the nutrients your body is going to be able to absorb through the gut, because it just does not know what some of this stuff is. So it's going to store it if it can't recognize it, or it's going to inflame and excrete it. But the key word there is inflammation. So if you're eating something that is causing inflammation, so your body is responding negatively to it, then where do you think that inflammation is going to go? It's going to go to your weak areas. And your weak areas are those you tend to get pain. So this is how low quality foods can really make a huge difference when it comes to pain. So it's not necessarily as obvious as ignoring pain signals or something like that, but it's definitely a very important one. So something to consider when you have been dealing with chronic pain or even acute pain. Look at what you're putting in your mouth, because that can make a huge difference. If your body is responding negatively, it could lead to pain. So that is all I have for you today. Thank you for joining us. Make sure you click subscribe and the notifications bell so that you can get the last 2 mistakes you are making to stay in pain. And they are a little less obvious, but not. So thank you for joining me today. I'm AcYou Doc Ava at AcYou Health. Have a great day, everyone. And